Good morning everyone and welcome to event number 3 of the Wera Tools British Kart Championships. Now you join me here this morning with Miss Daniella Sutton. Daniella, how are you this morning?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you for asking, firstly. Now of course, let's have a little chat about your backstories. You've got quite an interesting one. Now you started your racing career, as most of us did, at TeamSport karting. Now what made you take that leap into the Daniel Ricciardo series?
Well, we got the opportunity, and as a family we wanted to see where my motorsport career could take me and where it could lead me. So we really wanted to just push forward and see what we can do.
Yeah. Well, you did it very impressively, and of course you moved up to many other different championships, one of those being Total Karting Zero. Now you clearly got up to speed pretty quickly. You joined Total Karting Zero and you immediately won the Northern Championships. What do you reckon you put that down to?
Determination and an adaptation to the different kart, really. It was an amazing championship to race in and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they seem like really, really exciting karts to race. Now, of course, in TKZ, those are electric-powered karts. Now, of course, you were racing in TKZ at the same time as the Daniel Ricciardo series being petrol engines. So how did you find that, jumping between electric power and petrol power?
It was very different because the electric is a direct power as such, so the torque is quite a bit higher, so you have to control it a bit more coming out of the corners. They're high level engineered by Rob Smedley, so they were a very good championship and I really enjoyed it, as I've said before. It was quite different to the Daniel Ricciardo series, but it's just that adapting between the two, and yeah. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. You clearly did a good job as you immediately joined and won it, so pretty impressive. Now, of course, you're here this weekend, this time racing in a TKM Junior class for this weekend. Now, moving from Daniel Ricciardo series into these TKMs, how have you found that transition?
They're a very similar car, it's just really the engine that's different, and there's a slight difference with the torsion bar. So on the TKM the torsion bar is fixed, so you can't change it, it's just the chassis goes all the way across. They're very good kart to race, and so is the Daniel Ricciardo series, and we're with Tim Wilson Motorsport, and it's just great to have this opportunity, thanks to my sponsors, as you can see all here, and sure on here, to race in both of these amazing series.
Got to show off the sponsors, love to see it. Now, I'm right in thinking this is your first weekend in British Kart Championships, isn't it?
It is my first weekend.
It is indeed, okay. Of course, we're here at the beautiful Igor circuit. Is this one of your favourites, or maybe one you're not so used to?
It is one of my favourites. I won the B final here in the Daniel Ricciardo series last year, due to some difficulties during the race, but I love the circuit because it's nice scenery, it's a nice track for viewing, and it's technical as well, which I love.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful circuit both on and off of the circuit. Now, of course, with this being your first round of the season, what are your goals, what are your expectations for this weekend?
So we're just looking to push up there, try and see what we can do, as it's being my first weekend racing in the British Kart Champs in a TKM. So we're just going to see how we do, push for the highest as always, and be determined and persevere even if things go wrong.
Exactly, that's where you've got to be. If it goes a little bit wrong, just get back in the saddle and get going again. But that's fantastic. Thank you for chatting with Daniella, and I wish you the best of luck for the weekend.
You too.